Hey guys, it's Andrew from 510 Books. It is Monday, May 16th, 2022. I'm in my warehouse, as you can see. And we have a lot of Bart Simpson or The Simpsons comic books, as well as some graphic novels. Um, we've sold quite a few, but we still have a lot left. And I just picked up some more graphic novels, not The Simpsons, but some other really cool stuff, which I can share with you a little bit here. But on Saturday, I picked those up. Sorry about the fan, but it's hot in here, so it's making some noise. I'll try to speak loudly. First of all, picked up this Stephen King, which is always awesome, the hardcover copy of this, of It. This is actually from the author of The Godfather. This is the first edition here. That's pretty cool as well. I thought this book was awesome. Bling, a hip-hop jewelry book. Never seen it before. Totally gonna put one of those out, or put this one out for the sale this week. Got a couple things here, but then these are all graphic novels. All kinds. I am not familiar with most of these, but I'm sure some of you. Well, there's Preacher in there. I know they made a TV show out of that. A couple of preachers, a bunch of preachers. So yeah, The Bunker, Potter's Field, all kinds of stuff. So there's some cool stuff in here as well. Also picked up some stuff in this box, which is largely mangas. But these mangas, got some DVDs, some Blu-rays. These mangas are in Japanese. There's this one. So what I'm going to end up probably doing is selling them on eBay, because there's a lot of them. And then there's also another one, 3 by 3 Eyes, I believe. That's also in Japanese. But we'll see what I can do with those. I'm not going to pass on those, that's for sure. There's this one. So I haven't looked these up. Understand that, guys? Whenever I see graphic novels, manga books, I always pick them up because I know they're really popular these days. And I want to have them available in my store. Or if it makes more sense to just sell it online. My graphic novel section has grown a lot here in the store. I've got that and that as well. I've sold a lot of graphic novels, so I've probably had more than double of that that's come through the shelves. And I've also put some out on this little table that I have, which I like to display some new stuff that comes out each week, or that I put out each week here that's different and unique, might catch people's eye, that kind of thing. And graphic novels, comic books, manga books, those are all things that are super popular these days. So I never pass those up. It's basically getting to the point to where I'm going to need to start to learn a little bit more about comic books and graphic novels and manga books, because they are so popular, and whenever I put them out, there's usually interest in it, especially if I'm getting a good amount of people through the store. So definitely going to be learning more about that just going forward. So definitely leave me any comments about it if you have any resources or anything you think I should know. I know those are all different, different types of books, comic books, manga books, and graphic novels, but they're similar, right? Pretty similar. So it's probably a good idea for me to get to know those kind of things. Also here, put up this sign in the store. Store credit doesn't expire, and store credit may only be applied towards 50% of purchase. Basically, I want customers to know that we're happy to issue store credit for trades, that kind of thing, instead of just paying cash for books and other types of media. But when they go to use the store credit, we can only apply 50% of what they're purchasing towards the store credit. So basically, they can only get up to 50% off until they run out of their store credit. This is a way to ensure that we keep having cash flow, so that we're not getting, which we're not there yet, but so that, in the future, as more and more people find out about this and we start to push it a little more, that more and more people get store credit, and so that when people come in with a lot of store credit, let's say they got $50, $100, that they're not just going to be able to use 100% of it, and we don't actually get any money. All we get, was what we got in the trade. So we got to keep money coming in. It's a pretty common setup for bookstores, and which I found that to be true when I looked it up online. A lot of bookstores have the same policy, just to keep the cash coming in, keep the money coming in, so that it's not just all store credit or mostly store credit. But of course, as you probably know personally or are familiar with, a lot of people forget about their store credit, or they don't come back to the store for a long time. So that's why a lot of stores push credit, so that they know that a lot of the high percentage of the people are probably not going to actually end up using that credit anyway. But still, there's still going to be some people who are going to come back pretty regularly. We have a lot of regulars, and I want to make sure that we keep bringing money in. I don't know if you remember, but in a past video I talked about how I had picked up, I believe it was 5 boxes of mostly sealed DVDs with 1 box of sealed Blu-rays. I finally started going through those, and I'm sorting them out between what makes sense here for local sale. Most of this is local sale, and some might be online. And then over here, what I'm going to sell off in other ways outside of. It's not going to make sense individually on eBay or individually in the store, but I'll sell it off in other ways. So I've started doing that, and I have a couple more boxes here to go. And like I said, when you look inside, the majority of the stuff is sealed. Even Entourage, which is very common TV box set that I see in Gaylords, when it's sealed, it's more desirable, worth more money, and most of the stuff in here is sealed as well. For instance, Iron Man 2, LA Story, A Knight's Tale, which is the Super Bit one, which I've seen quite a few of. Bull Durham, these are all sealed. Kangaroo Jack, Dying of the Day 007. So some of these I already have on my shelves, and all I'm going to do is just replace them with the sealed copy versus having the used copy out. And most of them will just be $3 instead of $2, but some that are more expensive will be priced higher. Here's Mad Men that's sealed, season 2. House of Pain is not. Oh no, actually I'm not sure if that's. Oh, it's sealed. Yeah, that's sealed as well. So we also have some. No, that's not sealed. But actually, a bunch of these TV box sets are sealed as well. Got West Wing Weeds and some other stuff in here. Mother's Day weekend was really slow here in the store, and so, which was not this last weekend, not this past weekend, which was a couple days ago, but the previous weekend, and so that was, I guess, expected, but still shockingly slow. And this past weekend was pretty slow as well. So kind of chalking it up to, of course, Mother's Day, and then this last weekend, just the summer coming in, and it was really hot. And so what I've been doing with myself and my employee have been doing is we've been really trying to work on building up more of an online presence through social media. So really pushing more of Instagram and Nextdoor. Those are the 2 ones that have been working a little bit. And so it's we're in the beginning of that. I'm not too familiar with Instagram, so he's younger, he has more experience with it, so he knows more about how to use it in a way that other people use it, and for people to find us. So that's slowly starting to work, very slowly. It's going to take time, but we'll keep at it and see what happens. So, posting stories, posting reels, making sure the information that I have on my profile is accurate. He switched my Instagram account from personal to a business profile, and it's been business. It's been 510 Books. Before that, it was called something else, but ever since I've been 510 Books, I've called it that, but it was technically a personal personal account. So now it's a business account. So it looks different, and it's a store, so people know that when they come across it. So anyway, stuff like that. Nextdoor, I think, is going to work really well. I'm going to post on there every week. I already got a couple people in there this past week, brand new people who saw the post. I'm just going to use my personal account instead of the business one because I can do as many posts as I want. So that's something that we've been doing. TikTok is not really, we keep plugging away on TikTok, but I don't think that's going to have an impact locally unless I get a couple viral videos to go viral, that kind of thing, or get a following. Facebook is the same. It kind of chugs along. I still use Facebook. It's where I have my biggest following, but I'll probably start doing I definitely will start doing Facebook ads again. So just exploring that kind of stuff. Also, I am getting a logo made for my business finally by someone, a professional who does it for a living, and they're gonna make up a logo. They already started the process. We're kind of going back and forth. Once we get that made up, I'll slap that on on everything. So on all of my social media accounts, website's the next thing I'll get. I'll be on there. Of course, business cards. I'll get different business cards with the new logo. And planning on putting flyers together. That's the other thing is we're gonna try combining like a sale. We'll have like maybe 20% off all DVDs, and then we'll have a food truck come, which is going to be like a dessert food truck that my worker who worked in the food industry, he knows a bunch of people and somebody who has a truck, and so they can come over, and we'll plan for that for the next about 5 weeks, build up to it, try to get as many people out as we can, and then they have a following, so they'll bring people out. So we'll try to make kind of like a party out of it. See how it goes. It'll be the first time doing anything like that. I'll let you guys know, but yeah, we're gonna work on that slowly, build that up, and hopefully it's a success. Just trying to come up with new ways to get more people in the door. Something else is I'm trying to list a lot more online now. So today I listed a ton of stuff on eBay this morning. I spent quite a while, and tomorrow I'm gonna list everything I have for Amazon, which is only a couple things, maybe like 4 or 5 things. For FBA, the rest of it is merchant fulfilled, so the bulk of it will just be merchant fulfilled. I've probably got, I don't know, 25, 30 items to list on Amazon. And I always have lots of backlog for eBay, so I'm just gonna chug away at that. But I realized that, I should put more into that versus spending a lot more time in the store. I try to balance it a little bit better because unfortunately, the person that I hired to list on eBay didn't work out. So until I find somebody else, it's just going to be me. So I'm going to ratchet that up a bit, use my time better. Mondays are a good day for that. Wednesdays are probably going to be a good day. So that's another thing that I'm throwing into the plan and the mix. And another thing, which I'll talk about in future videos very soon, is I applied for and got into the Whatnot program, I guess, to be able to do live auctions on their website, which you may or may not be familiar with. So just wanted to mention it at the end of the video. If you stayed through the whole video, I really appreciate it, and I will talk more about it. So I'm still not officially, I'm accepted into the program, but I've got to go through this whole onboarding process to learn about how everything works, which I love. I love that they're being very strict about who they let in, and that they have a process, a vetting process. They ask lots of questions, and they expect a lot from people. So I think that's going to really make it a quality place where you can trust, and it'd be great for sellers as well as buyers. So that's something else that's in the works this Friday, this week. So it's Monday, so on Friday I will do that onboarding thing, which is 45 minutes long. I believe once I get through that, then I can actually start setting up live shows. So I'm already going to plan out the stuff that I'm going to sell. To start off, it'll be DVDs and Blu-rays, because I have a lot of those, as you saw, especially sealed ones. And I've got 3 Gaylords, and I also have VHS tapes in there, so we'll see if there's some decent stuff in there as well. And of course, CDs is another one. I don't have any excess tapes, but CDs could be possible to do that. And games, I don't have excess games, but books, of course, I have a lot of extra kids chapter books, so I'm thinking about trying that as well. But we're gonna dabble. I'm gonna dabble, and I'll let you know as I go along. I'll make a video all about it, just talking about the process and what I've learned and what I'm gonna try out. And hopefully, a lot of you guys that watch this will be able to join me for my first one. I'm going to try to figure out if I can do a live stream. I know I can do it, but if I can make it work to do a live stream on my YouTube channel while going live on Whatnot, which I think would be fun. And all you guys, if you're not a part of Whatnot, I recommend checking it out. Once I get in there and I should get comfortable, if somebody's really interested in it as a reseller, let me know. But yeah, so that's coming up as well. So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Leave a comment below, question, anything like that. I make videos, if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe to the channel, because I do make videos having to do with reselling. Now this is Whatnot thing will be brand new. Hopefully it works out. Reselling on Amazon, eBay, as well as locally in my store. So definitely subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Stay safe. Take care.